Dump on the track.
Yeah. Let's talk about these dudes a little bit. They know who they are. Yeah. HK. Let's get it.
Y'all slacking, what's happening? Y'all dudes be capping, what's happening? I'm packing, got that fire like a dragon. It's happening, your girl call me daddy, that's a fact, man. You got a problem with that? Subtract your ass like some fractions. Y'all slacking, what's happening? Y'all dudes be capping, what's happening? I'm packing, got that fire like a dragon. It's happening, your girl call me daddy, that's a fact, man. You got a problem with that? Subtract your ass like some fractions. Y'all know with the quickness, music's the family business. Last name hard not Duncan, don't get it twisted. Still the same mission, wish list, endless. I told y'all in the beginning we're taking over, you didn't listen. Flow so intricate, depth so infinite, cash rules.
Yo, welcome back to Urban Grind Radio. It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. We are live from the Windy City Smoky Studio, Chi-Town, in the building. Welcome, everybody. 2023. That means you survived 2021, 2022.
Yes, both.
The pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, our life is different as we know it on so many different levels. Right? If you look at life 3 years ago and where it is now, and just the whole progression and transgression and things has been really amazing. And it's crazy. So here we are. Yesterday was Valentine's Day.
It was.
And to segue into that, I'd like to introduce my co-host.
Yes. Treasur Necole, your favorite Scorpio. Y'all had a good Valentine's Day? HK, you had a good Valentine's Day?
Of course I did. My queen treated me well. Yes.
Exactly. Yes. So, we all had, Valentine's Day, I don't know if it's just me because I'm a woman, right? But it should be every day, right? So we should show it just in our everyday, but we want to make that day extra special. So I know we all had our ways of doing it, but Treasur Necole, your favorite Scorpio in the building. Why? With my favorite Scorpio, Wally.
That's right. So, as we all, we're definitely in the building, and I would definitely like to introduce that record we just heard.
Yeah,
is the homie K. That's Cashville's own K. The record is called Slackin right now. The record is definitely making some noise.
34,000, you said, right?
34,000 on Vivo. Ace, man, tell them what's going on with the record, man. How's the record been doing?
It's doing well. It's going to do better too. First off, I give thanks. It's not me. It's him. It's all him. So that's how we start that. And yeah, man. I mean, I'm just the vehicle, man. That's all it is, man. I just do what I can when I can. You know what I mean? And I'm surrounded by people like yourselves. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Chi-Town. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just trying to get in where I fit in, man. That's all. Stay in my lane till I hit a blinker.
I hear that, but I want to get a little bit more specific because I think that me myself, I'm always on to the next thing, and I create things, and we stop and we celebrate for a few minutes, and then we're on to the next thing. I think that more in 2023 and more often we need to stop and celebrate ourselves. We need to stop and celebrate each other's victories and just triumphs and just overcoming, because you don't really know what people are going through. You don't know what they're overcoming and what it takes to make a record in this climate, in this environment, financial, mental, physical. Why don't you tell them about this record? What does it mean to you, man? When somebody's slacking, man, what are you talking, man? Talk to them, man. This is a Cashville slang. Let them know what you mean.
Well, it's actually universal, actually. It's like when you ain't doing enough. That's what the point is. If you're not doing enough, then you slacking. You know what I'm saying? Because truth be told, I'm not where I'm at. I'm not where I'm supposed to be at yet. I'm not there yet. So I'm all about trying to grind and put my work in. So therefore, once that you get your due diligence, it's gonna come.
Let's talk about due diligence. What's due diligence for you?
Say it again?
What does that mean to you? Define that for our audience.
Okay. I'm glad you asked. I'm willing to teach and talk. Hey, bro, I can mentor all day.
Absolutely, because things are subjective, right? So when you say I'm on a diet, that may mean I'm only going to eat McDonald's twice this week. If Treasur says she's going to be on a diet, it means she's like raw vegan and good food. So it's not even it's an education, but it's also subjective to who your audience is. So tell them what does that mean to you?
I mean, it's to me, it's always uplifting to upgrade yourself, man. Find the better you. You know what I'm talking about? Always push yourself to high expectations. I mean, everybody that's why I came up with the words. I didn't come up with the word. I came up with the song slacking because it's like you, right? And once you get to a point where you start to settle and then it becomes normal, you normalize it, and then it's like you're never gonna become better unless you push yourself, unless put some fire in yourself. You know what I mean? So that's what it inspires me to write songs like Slackin' and other songs I have as well. In the library. So it's nothing hard to fathom. It's just you got to grasp yourself and get your inner soul and keep pushing yourself.
And with us listening to Slackin', I know you just said that you got a lot of songs in your library. So what other songs do you have coming up that's going to be released? Whether it's just as a single or as an album, like what can we look forward to after hearing that?
I'm glad you asked that, Treasur. Listen, that's what I got a song coming up this Friday called Representing. The song speaks for itself. We have a video for that as well. We got video for all our songs, more likely, thank you. But I mean, Representing is like a takes place where people again trying to figure out who they are. I'm speaking personal. I just can't speak for everybody. And every time I talk, it's coming from the heart to from my brain out of my mouth. So everything's organic. I'm not sitting here just trying to be capping. That means lying, or I'm not trying to tell you something or sell you something. It's just what I feel.
Oh, we use capping over here too in Chicago. We knew what you meant when you said capping. We knew. But yeah, it's always refreshing to have an artist coming in and speak what their truth is. You can always tell when you listen to it. If you can relate to it, then it's something that it's something that's just hitting different. So I mean, I know your fans are looking forward to what's coming after Slackin', and then you got Representin', so you represent Nashville. So tell us, like, what's the scene down there? Because I know Nashville is real big in music too. Like, I know a lot of people kind of just focus on those cities like, LA and New York, but when we go really deep down into it, when you got like Philly and you got, where you're from, Nashville, like, where did your influence come from being where you're from?
All right, I'm glad you asked that. I've been raised in a musical background. First off, shout out to my mom. She was in the gospel group. She still is. And it's just the influence from gospel. It's grassroots. It's a vibe. I mean, everybody, when you first said I'm from Nashville, first thing come to my mind organically was we country, right? But that's not the case. So my point is, once we establish a platform here, which people will start rotating to and coming to and everything, and seeing that it's more than just country music here. It's jazz music. It's rap music, of course. It's R&B. It's a lot of people here that they need to be exposed, and it's just they always focus on the countryside. So that's one of my biggest problems. That's one of my biggest issues is when people say Nashville, oh, y'all country, da 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 da. Y'all ain't even capable, da 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 da. And I'm like, oh no, okay, bless. See, that's what all that's doing is reinforcing what I got to do is making my job where I see where I need to do. I see where I need to put my powers and my skill levels and my blessings too.
Mm-hmm. So the record, this stuff. I want to talk about that stuff because I feel like that was one of those moments that was pretty awesome that I want to help celebrate with you, man. The record came out 1/27 on January first quarter out the gate. The record hit the iTunes music chart. You talk to him, let them know where we at with that.
Oh man,
where we start at?
Real spit, bro. Hey, Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't see that coming. I mean, man, it's one of them things, man. It's humbling to see your work just be celebrated like that, man. I like I said, I appreciate that. And with that being said, if I knew that I can do an iTunes chart, what's next? What's next? What's next in the arsenal? What's next in the bag? You know what I'm saying? So we shooting for the atmosphere. We ain't shooting for the stars. So that's what that is, man.
And I want to talk to people about that, like, because people, like, what that means is that there's so Ace knows because he's on his team, but like not everybody knows. So like people that at home, like if you have Apple Music and you're streaming like music, that artist is getting like thousands of a fraction of a penny because it's just playing the record. But if they go to iTunes and it's an iTunes charted, then that means that and you rank that like what one number 136, 130 something. Right. So that means, and that was in the hip hop music charts. That was a tough week too. There was a lot of releases. First quarter is always strong. It's tough competition. Mm-hmm. So that means that he was on the charts, the sales charts, and he ranked number 136 out of all. Like, and if you look, it was like Kanye West. It was like major names. If you looked around, like in the thing,
I was like, wow.
Is you get a plaque for that. He's got a top 200 plaque coming. It's distributed by Urban Grind with Distro as well, so I'm kind of excited to be a part of that. That's one that we get to do too. And you'll see that on the plaque. You'll see like the placement and where you were. And I think that's an incredible accomplishment because it's like the streaming is cool. It feels good to be recognized and acknowledged for your stuff and hit a milestone, at least a pinnacle, right? So it's always like levels, and then like I feel like you got to celebrate that and have it representing Cashville. You've been putting out music, you've created, we've released other singles with you, you've done other stuff, and now this is a great time that you really took the leap with us and said, hey, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do something like on the next level. So we appreciate you working with us on this thing. And like the video distro is out, like the videos on like 5 or 10 different video platforms. That's what I'm saying, like the Vivo. Yeah. Most guys just got YouTube. They're only touching the basic stuff. It's the most high. That's what I'm saying. It's monetized. It's in there. Mm-hmm. You know, Ace's guy. He's subscribed to the music royalty registration program. The man's got a dozen. Did you look at that PDF? You look at that. He got a dozen. He got a dozen streams international of income from his stuff. So when an artist tells you I got ASCAP or BMI, that's cool, but that only covers the United States money. Mm-hmm. Doesn't cover anything domestic, international. Mm-hmm. You stream worldwide. Why would you want to get paid off it?
Why not?
Right.
So the distribution is important that he distribute it because that'll allow you to monetize and license and for films and. You know, our stuff's gone to TiVo, we've gone to all the major outlets and stuff like that. We're in the systems and we're feeding and that's the position, and you don't get that. I mean, you and Treasur were talking about that, about like, you know, other distribution options, and it's like anything. If you want to go eat, you can go to McDonald's or Burger King, like any fast food, and get to the drive-thru. I usually eat it on the car on the way home. I generally don't always make it home, right? And like you eat it, and it's not nutritional, but it fills you up for the moment. But when you go sit down and you eat a dinner and you enjoy it, it's a different kind of or a home cooked meal and it's made with love. Then it's a different kind of nourishment to your soul. So I feel that music, being art and being creative, it's the same thing. So we got to give it that respect. You know what I mean? And so I just want to salute to this guy, John. Can I get the applause, man? I want to salute to my man. He did the damn thing. Big time on he made it happen for us. Started the video. He's got another distro coming out this week. We're definitely going to be working. I look forward to working with him and his team. He's got a mean team. But I like working with people like Ace. Is like we'll do a task. We'll sit down. We'll talk on the phone, and we'll have a task. And I'll send him something, and he'll get it done. Mm-hmm. And then like he'll send it back and we're talking. Hey, what's up, buddy? He'll call me in the morning, like we're communicating and communication wins championships. And that's how you work with your team, right?
Right.
Yeah, see, that's my man. Yeah, the big salute. Ace K, Cashville's own Ace K, man. He's cutting out of the thing. So what is next, man? What's next for you?
I mean, like I said, first off, let me do this. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned I have a team as well. Shout out to my team.
Shout out, man. What's your name?
I'm just saying team. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't expose my team.
All right, shout out to the team, man. Let's double out, right? Double out.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't get it out. You beat me to it. I'm signed to my own record label, Landlord Entertainment, LLC. Matter of fact, we lock, stock, and barrel legitimized. You dig? So it's a long time coming. Double L is the brand, and I got merch and everything. I'm not rocking the merch right now, but anyway, yeah, man. So my team pushed me, and good, great people like yourselves, and I mean, what you say? You asked what's next. And it only depends on where my imagination take me to. You dig? That's all it is, bro.
I can definitely see you in some film. You know how we are as artists. Right? Yeah. I mean, I can definitely see you in some film. 50 Cent might see this. Somebody gonna see this. Something's gonna take place. I see it.
Right. I appreciate it.
Right? So, Ace K, I'm excited. I'm excited for what you got coming next. As you say, wherever your imagination takes you, I hope it takes you to those places where, just like you want to get paid with that worldwide, not just ASCAP be in mind, not just in the United States, but everywhere, you know? So when it comes to like genres outside of rap, because people can box in rappers and say they can only just rap, you know? Like, is there other genres that you want to tap in, or that other artists you may want to collaborate with to take your sound to the next level?
Yes, ma'am. To answer that question, there's plenty of them, but at this point, I'm trying to brand myself, get that brand going, and then it's one of the things where to see if somebody wants to work with me. It's not the other way around. I mean, because that's how I am. I mean, I've been doing music. Excuse me, sorry. I've been doing music for a long time, and so. I know myself, and I know my worth, if that makes any sense. So artists don't know that nowadays. They just want to get into music, or better yet, we call it down here, they want to get in. A dope boy wants to get into it with his own dope money and think it's fun and it's popping and it's what thing to do, you know what I mean? But they don't understand the legitimizing of it. They don't understand the background of it. They don't understand the work ethic. It says business for a reason. Music, business. It's music, then there's business. Well, a lot of people don't understand it, but I'm in for the long ride. I'm not in for the sprint.
Mm-hmm. It's a marathon, most definitely. And we got Mr. Music is my business in the building. So that makes sense.
That's dope.
That's the name of my book. I'm going to be teaching at university in the fall. Music is my business. It's a startup guide to the music business. The website's up right now. It's musicbusiness.ebook.com. They can check it out. Get on the mailing list. That's super dope. Maybe I'm excited. So, like, one stop a little door. If you could give somebody, a 10-second pitch, another artist, a label owner, a manager, a producer that's in the business, what advice would you give them that you feel would stick with them? They said, hey, Ace, I've been doing this. I've been doing it a while, but I feel like I'm stuck in a rut and I really want to jump. Because people don't really see the progress always. You don't see, because the seed is buried, and the longer it germinates and grows, the stronger it is. So, like, when they're lost and they're waiting for their blessing to come in, what advice do you have for them in their business? When people don't
first off, I'm sorry. No. First off, I would tell them, man, you said you touched on they've been doing it for a while. And it seems like they're going nowhere. I mean, I've been there, done that. So it comes to your values. It comes to what you value. It comes to you where do you take an artist that you think is got talent and you're going to invest in him. But you got to ask yourself, is he willing to invest in himself? Even just because he have talent. There's a lot of people out there that don't have talent or maybe mediocre and making money. Understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I would tell them, you got to have the confidence, man. Are you willing to, like with me and Queen just said, it's a marathon. You know what I mean? Life is a marathon. Are you willing to take time to invest in yourself? Like wine, it has to be over time it gets better. You know what I mean? But some people think it's a sprint and like, we got to go. And then you don't even know the steps. It's not even about money anymore. It's about the knowledge of who you are and where you're trying to go.
And then just touching on like you said, it's the music business, and it's not. If you don't have the knowledge, you end up losing money anyway, or you end up not missing money. You know,
right.
So I want to talk about just going further into that. When you're in this music, I know you said you have a team. Does anybody in your team do music too, or is it the people around you that help you create your vision when you have it?
Yes, ma'am. They have like slightly, not far as musical artist wise, but yeah, as far as business, yeah, top notch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is why you see me now. The things that I've been through and worked my way to is only the beginning. The background is where all the work is at. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the vehicle. Again, I'm the vehicle, and he's the driver. So you gotta be a lot. Yes, ma'am. So you gotta allow yourself to you gotta humble yourself to see a vision and see it through and be prepared to put the work in. That's what I would tell a lot of people.
Humbleness is the key. That's some good knowledge, man. This is some great good. Ace, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yes, scholar and gentlemen. You know, that's the thing is I tell them, like, I always have a big thing. Like, this is Smokey Studios. I said that in the beginning of the show, UrbanGrindTV, but the studio named after Smokey, and Smokey is my grandfather. That's Wally the first. And he comes from Milan, Tennessee, and I spend my summers in Tennessee at my grandma's farm. Like, she did everything, and it was crazy. So, I always have a good thing. Like I have roots in the South, so I love the hospitality. Shout out to my brother Jay Shears down in Memphis. I was just appointed vice president of operations to SCM, so I am officially a part of the Southern Coalition movement. So, you know, I got to be tapping in with my brother Ace, and in the meantime, we're going to be doing some big things, and you know, it's exciting. So, like, I always appreciate the hospitality. My man, it's always a pleasure to work with. Like, I want artists to know that, like, people are working with you, they're giving you, you know, even like a client business relationship. I don't care who you pay, from a mechanic to a barber. People can do it, and there's people that do it with joy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's people that do it with a passion and like are happy. Like when shout out Eddie Dirche, you know, Diamond Trap House in the building. Like when he makes a piece of jewelry and he does a charm or something, my man, he does it with passion, right? Mm-hmm. He does it with pride, and he does it, and he brings it to life. You know what I'm saying? Like to shout out one of the pieces he did. So, you know, and that's the difference. So, like, I always see when Ace creates, he takes with passion. Mm-hmm. When he talks with passion. I don't care what time it is in the morning. If I call and bug him, I called him probably 11 times today, and he was happy every time I called him. Right? But I don't call him just to say, hey, did you watch the Super Bowl? I didn't watch it or not. I'm just saying because I'm grinding, right?
Right.
But I'll call them because we're getting stuff done and we're always on top of it. And that's how we're able to execute. And me and this guy, how many times have we been in the same room? Like,
never. None. But zero.
But how do we work? Like, we work.
Like we've been knowing each other for a long time.
Each other amazing. They execute. And that's the thing, like, because a wheel got to be a wheel, right? A seat got to be a seat, an engine. Everybody got to play a part. So, like,
yes.
As long as you communicate and you figure out those parts, and sometimes it's fluid. Sometimes you're going to help with a little bit of everything. But, like I said, and that's where I say the value of UrbanGrindTV is, you know, 2 decades, you know, experience of doing this in this room, in Smokey Studios, and creating records and doing albums and being passionate about what we do. That's what's important. That's what you want to look for. I don't care where you go to distribute your music. I don't care who you shoot your videos with. Like, just make sure those people match your energy and match your passion. Make sure your team matches your drive. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're going to drag people. And, you know, you can't be doing 100 and everybody else is still doing 50 and they're in the right lane, because you're going to leave them behind and they're going to feel some kind of way, or you're going to slow the fuck down to get them.
Right.
And excuse my language, but like we can't slow down. The people need to pull out, get behind you, hitch on, whatever, be part of the movement and do it. So like, it's a big shout out to everybody working. It's a lot of effort that goes into the team. To a lot of thought is put into covers and artwork and content and distro, and it's a business. And like I said, he's the label owner. He's making all the business decisions. Like most of the artists are just sitting back and saying, "Make me something. I made the song." Doing everything, and then it's the finances, the decisions that are made. So shout out to him, all the label owners, everybody doing the thing. HK, Slackin, out now, all music sites. The new record, let them know what it's called.
Represent, you better believe it.
Mm-hmm. And when's it dropping?
This Friday.
The 17th.
Yes, sir.
Dropping this Friday, the next record. The music video, everything's going to be out. We're in the mix. We're excited to see it. Let them know where they can find you if they want to follow you, sing your music, get into the merchandise and stuff. Well, how can they tap in with you, man?
All right, first off, I am the artist, HK from Tennessee. And I can be reached at Instagram _AC. No, I can be reached at ACE _K100. And then I can be reached on Facebook as Kelvin D. Hardy. Also Twitter, same logo. Also, then I want to say that I can be reached on YouTube. That's double L10 and Vivo, same thing. We all platforms.
All platforms.
Everywhere.
Man. And you know what? And if you're still looking for them, you can find them on UrbanGrindTV. Mm-hmm. You got the commercials in the mix. You got the music videos in the mix. So you can definitely find them in the mix, man. Make sure you tap in. It's your boy Wally, a.k.a. Mr. Music is my business.
Man, Treasur Necole, your favorite Scorpio, HK, thank you.
No, thank you.
Taking it with us. The show.
Let's go. UrbanGrindRadio.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it.
Evidence. I'm a king's kid. I'm benevolent. Show respect. Cause if you didn't know, I walked the line that them legends did. Cause I represent. I show evidence that I'm a king's kid. I'm benevolent. Show respect. Cause if you didn't know, Ace walked that line that them legends did. Taking off, call me Rocket Man, electrifying socket man. Shoot my shot, never capping in. Outwork a Mexican, sharper than a EpiPen, slicker than oil, damn it man. Soon to be an amigo, cross me up to the jaw, pelican. Heavy is the head who wears the crown. No problem, and this skipper's a big tipple. Yeah, all about them dollars,